These historical images show a black and white version of the cocoa history that belongs to a distant past. The housing, the clothing, and also the varieties of cocoa that were grown. Everything has changed. The standard of living of cocoa farmers has improved compared to the ones we observe in the film. And the children are not working on the farm as was seen in the 1950s. There is no unified picture of farmers anymore. The diversity of old and young farmers, men and women, is recognized. Farmers can be the caretakers, as owners of the farms live in the cities, and hire people to take care of the farms. The historical disconnection between producers, processors, and consumers has fortunately changed. Cocoa-producing countries develop chocolate industries, whereas processors and consumers care for the production and develop certification schemes. Where the historical footage ended for Ghana with shipping the beans to remote ports, currently the production, processing, and consumption are increasingly linked in different ways. Ghana has a port now where cocoa beans are exported and farmers receive a check instead of a sack of coins. They use bank accounts and do banking with their mobile phones. It is realized that contemporary cocoa stories connect people all over the world.
I'm very happy to be in Amsterdam Port today because today I get the opportunity to see a different side of the cocoa story. You know, Ghana is totally connected to cocoa production, but most of the time the story ended with loading the beans onto the ships to be exported. But being in Amsterdam Port today, I have the opportunity to witness what happens after shipping.
With the Abidjan Cocoa Declaration in 2012, a clear focus on the sustainable cocoa economy has been articulated. With that clear focus on sustainability, the entire cocoa sector has decided on a consensual process, bearing in mind that cocoa farmers should be adequately rewarded for their efforts.
We still produce cocoa in Ghana, just like the other countries who also produce cocoa. It's a very essential part of our livelihood, right from the farming through the processing, trading, and all that. But there are still a lot of problems through the value chain. A lot of pests and diseases, problems with service delivery, and all that. And this makes it very unattractive for the youth.
I didn't feel that. My wale, my own answer. Go to school. We. If I join my man, Penny nya 11 years. Na the otoso nya 7. Na the otoso ketwa na 5. Iba cho kuya na me kunu ye. Me kunu na bu amam hwe mu school. The yas voko mu kuya na ye pa. Ya edua body. Benken. Ya dua koko. Koko ne ya tia. Omba ya kale ya mu de ko baby, kuro bi so baby.
Adwuma na ye ni mu no ahokyere wo na normal bibiri ise no ye kokoko krambo na ye ton no o kare kokoko kra be se tuisi kra na won zangens ama se eduro nso ye nya ibi emfa ngu kokoko so man spray o mse ye no mienu afo no bi o kra me ana mto aduro na me ye ni nyina na ama ha ya adwene bia bidu on kra na ye ko school no kra ye nyeska na ye tua fees e dia ama wo ndi ani nyina nso hai se de adwuma de akra ko school na ko wantima nyeska no ampa ama no ama na ampa anko tua fees ya ko ya ne asan apam na amana ba ndi ni nyina ye da adwene a ye ntimi anya ho hwe.
We know that because of the changes in consumer demand and also the consumer preference for, social justice, child labor is something that everybody would like to, every commercial entity at the manufacturing and processing end will also like to keep an eye on and make sure that it's eliminated. So it's not just a question of working for social justice and also the decent work agenda, it's also of commercial interest to the industries that be.
If I just me to be the one, me the na so pa say bu a o scout quarter fet. No be to agum na so pa. Me so the anya ne sa. Fet ne board ndi. Yes ka anya ne sa. Ya see anya scam to fet no. Mfa nwasi ndi ntime nso. Sade no wanya hu manyi ye. Se bra koko ni hye wura mu no. Ankoba ka chem se mintwa ntum. Na me se mintwa. Tama ye koko de no o ma ye nwoma bi. Koko ache. Se o kan a se na wo be do ho. Ni se na wo be ye no no. Ebetimi aye adwuma. Ampa me ba ye no. Me be kenkan ye no. Me ba na edodo. O dodo ho a. Na wi yin katankete na fifi wo ho no a. Fine because ngete na bifi wo ho no ono so sabi odi kese na aduane no nti oni ahoto nti se wi a be fine nti me bibia no me try hwe extension officer o kire yen se sa dua afuro adura ade o kire yen koko nsuo no na yen fesuo na yen fesuo kakran fe ne fe ampa me ye ni na purugu ebiri bi ye committee no bi ka ho asem na me say me sorry na me say extension officer wa kire yen sa de no obi amua mumi enkomafu bi buru koko am sorry am de ye no ni na purugu ho no aye fine afie ho no frase so de bibi am free me ya bi ni ma hwe. Die call koko day or in cry no on the name on the koko aye no e kire that means koko e ho faso because bi and me na district no eyi me wa ha e ma me call koko board for eye won koko day no nti the name bebre kire ye koko aye no brodo koko the bibi afrafra I fine it no to me say koko e yade a eso man ye som ne ye ho adwuma e boy e ye nuane ahoro bebre maye.
I think throughout the deliberations of this cocoa conference, we should consider the voices of all the people throughout the value chain of the cocoa production, right from the farmers through to the end of the value chain of the cocoa. It's important if you want to make this conference a success and also to make cocoa production sustainable.
Pibe, the world, Picheche music is back.